Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps. This time it's Guderian's turn to do Operation Barbarossa. It has been a long time since we've done any missions, but unfortunately I'm now without the relationship, so I should have more time for Panzer Corps on the bright side. Um, yeah, let's take a look. Well, Guderian should be the easiest one on Barbarossa because we are not going for a decisive victory. So I was very conservative on overstrengths. I don't remember if I used any or if those are the remaining overstrength points from the last mission. We have a lot of prestige, but I want to build up more. So I only reinforced and upgraded a few units, bought 2 Wolframen. Yeah, and the rest I think is pretty much the same. Since this is Guderian, I want to talk about how you can do this mission really quickly. I won't show it in the actual gameplay because I will take my time, but if you want to go fast here, there are a few tricks that will help you immensely. First, don't concentrate on Brest down there. You cannot take it quickly anyways, so this river crossing essentially is blocked. Use your Calgirate to bombard the fortress there, and well, you can pretty much take it with your non-core units like the Calgirate, this cavalry unit, there's an anti-tank unit there, and maybe you send down 1 or 2 of your units because you cannot use all of them because you will get well, it gets too cramped there. And yeah, secondly, you have to collapse this pocket on 1 or, well, if you cannot do it on 1 turn, do it on 2 turns. Hit them from all sides. No, not from those. From above and below. So concentrate a lot of artillery there and some artillery units there to shoot across the river and guard your approach. And yeah, on the first turn you can take this city as well. This way you can do the crossing here and not here. It's easier there because you can use your artillery on 2 purposes, this and this city, and don't have to split it up. This town is best taken from below, so don't attack it from the front. And there's a cavalry unit, I think it's there. Destroy it on the first turn using your level bombers or bombers. You can force it on the river where you can easily destroy it. It's important to deny them vision. And after the first 2 turns, you should already be in position to attack this city, and you should already be in position to attack this city. So you should have covered a lot of ground. And once this is out of the way, there's pretty much open space to, well, till the end. There's not much in your way. There are no units there. I think there's only a tank and the infantry unit there. So it's possible to use only fast infantry units. Use infantry in trucks or the really fast half tracks. You can cover this ground very quickly, take this city and prevent any resistance there, because it's, well, slowing you down if you have to divert forces. And the main bulk of your forces should simply smash through here in a frontal attack. There's an engineer unit in a truck that is brought to the front. You can catch it on turn 2 and destroy it. Yeah, and then, well, be careful of the Russian anti-aircraft cannons. They are pretty effective against planes and can be turned into anti-tank cannons. They are really dangerous, so keep an eye out for them. There are a couple of them positioned. And yeah, then the rest is just smashing through, using your Wolframen to protect and suppress. The Stugs are useful for close support, and the long-range artillery, well, simply is for for hammering them down. So no finesse required there. And yeah, just be careful not to block yourself on the river crossings. Plan ahead, and most likely the last point of resistance is this city. This can be a little bit tough, but I often bring a unit or two across the river there to help attacking if the position artillery or anti-aircraft cannons on the river. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So a decisive victory, if you want to go for it, is, well, not that difficult on this map. But I've heard some people had trouble doing it, so hopefully these tips will help you. And yeah, let's take a look how I did on Guderian. See you at the actual mission. So here we are. Let's start the replay. I didn't do the setup because I had no save game for it. So let's watch the deployment and then we'll jump right into the action. Okay. Not sure what's happening now. I'm doing something at least. Now it starts. Yeah, a lot of artillery there in the north. It's necessary to break the forces there. Artillery to attack across the river. Strong armored forces here to push ahead. And now it's starting. We have to dig out this unit. Force it out of the city. And then finish it off. I want to get sure to really destroy it, so I didn't use the anti-tank cannon there. Scouting ahead and blocking the bridge, very important to prevent counterattacks. Very important to get rid of this anti-aircraft cannon. Otherwise you're not able to use your air force. Big hit on this tank, 6 damage done, and it's gone. Scouting, and here's the cavalry unit I've talked about. I'm using the level bomber, forcing it on the river. No. You can use 2 level bombers to force it on the river, but this way that's possible too. And now we are preparing our assault across the river. Once again, it's very important to force retreats. And don't waste any ammunition on Brest. It's more important to, really speed ahead. And on the first turn, The Russian Air Force is extremely strong. Well, not that strong, but extremely numerous. So plan ahead to build pockets like this here. You can guard it with one plane. Once again, here you have to plan ahead, because I have only 4 fighters, and with those I have to protect all my important units. Yeah, and here comes the counterattack. Surprised one plane, that's good. And they spotted my tank, that's annoying. This one can fend for itself. And now the Russian armor is counterattacking. And as you see, there's a second wave of enemy infantry. And a lot of reinforcements. Yeah, using the cavalry rate to speed up my attack. We can deal with Brest later. Once again, scouting. Now we know that they've reinforced there. Now you have 2 options. Speed ahead and catch those units, or back off a little. Keep out of range and wait for the next turn to get them. Since we are not in a hurry, I'm taking my time there. Nope, I'm not, apparently. Oh, the Wolframen are extremely effective. Now we have a pretty nice defensive setup there. And now it's time to clear out the enemy air force. Big bulk there. And there's a danger anti-aircraft cannon there. So we cannot go near, so that's a little bit of a problem. I'm not damaging all the planes because I don't want to risk getting shot. Ooh, big hit on our Wolframen. That's expensive, but yeah. Yeah, now our air defenses simply get overwhelmed, so we cannot prevent all damage. But it doesn't matter too much. Oh, and this is a big defensive line. So we will have a little bit trouble breaking through there. We have too little troops, too few troops there. We have to divert some of our troops later on. And once we break through to those two strong points, it's pretty much game over. Yeah, already bringing more troops to the north. I want to avoid any damage to my overth tanks on the plains. Yeah, that was successful, and we got even +1 initiative, very important for plains. And I'm trying to be really careful there and to avoid losses. Ah, that was bad. Shouldn't have gone into range there. It's always very expensive to lose overstrengths on artillery. And it's rather easy to avoid, so... Yeah, and that's what I've been talking about. These anti-aircraft cannons are really dangerous. So it's not going that well in the north. But here in the center, well, +2 attack, that's good. We've pretty much overwhelmed them. And if you're going for speed, you have to be quick. It's already turn 4. And we're still dealing with this city. Ah, not too bad. We have got it now. Yeah. Not too bad, actually. Now I'm backing off a little bit to keep my artillery out of vision range. Those anti-aircraft cannons have only a vision range of 1. But the plan to avoid losses was not too successful. But this is a really strong defensive arrangement. And once again, our artillery gets caught. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, that's only a non-core unit. We don't care about that. And now we should have enough troops to finally collapse those defenses. Once again, I want to keep the overstrength on my fighter. I'm risking attacking with this tank because it has no overstrength left. And now I can use my air force, so that should pay off. And as I've mentioned, once you have a breakthrough around Volkovsk, there's not much left in your way. Especially with artillery and bomber support, you can extremely quickly overwhelm them. And those small artillery pieces are not really dangerous. And I get intercepted. That was a mistake. Didn't think about it. The pathing of the planes is a little bit tricky. You have to watch out not to go over enemy airfields. And we are still not able to get them. Now I'm even trying to attack them from behind. Hopefully that will do the trick. At least we can force a surrender. Yeah, suppressing the defensive artillery. +1 attack for the Stuka. That's great. Now they are out of ammunition, and that's it. Finally. It never took me that long to get this city. Yeah, there's always a first time. And once the airfields are secured, The Russian Air Force is not a problem anymore. So the range is limited, at least on the mix. I don't know why I attacked there with the tank first. Guess it was almost completely suppressed and it was a bad roll. But you shouldn't risk your overstrengths on the tanks like that. Oof, that was devastating. 6 damage on our Wolframen. But even at 4 strength points, a Wolframen is a dangerous enemy. We just have to keep it alive. But now that should be it. I really want to take this city. It's an absolute pain. At least in the south. We don't have any problems. And slowly pounding away on Brest. And even the bunker killer Fallschirmjägers can do nothing, so you really have to use your cavalry there. And here comes the T-40... 43? No, yeah, 43, not 34. First, we have to get rid of the anti-aircraft, of the air defenses, so we suppress them. Now we could clear out the fighter, and now it should be easy to get them. Big hit, 4 damage on this tank. Yeah, that's gone. Now there's really nothing left. And we can focus on clearing out the last resistance. This artillery cannot retake anything, so it can live for now. Yeah, and that's almost it. We're on turn 8. Catching them on the river. So it wouldn't be a surprise if Brest is the last target we take. Yeah, we have to prepare the river crossing. That's only possible with artillery support. More iron crosses. Should have done that first, but never mind. Yeah, and with focused artillery fire, you can take city by city, no big deal. Just make sure to guard your bombers. It's very easy to forget about the Russian fighters on this level because they are lasting out a long time, and usually the enemy air force is gone by this time. It happened to me more than once to get catched by a surprise attack, and that really hurts. And now we have to be careful not to lose this Fallschirmjäger. Ah, that was bad. Guarding the earth ranks of this fighter for the whole game or the whole mission, and now risking it on this tank. I didn't expect it, I guess, because the prediction of the fight almost certainly showed 0 losses. So I didn't expect this tank to have anti-aircraft cannon. But it did. So if you want to play ultra safe, always check. The Russian tanks often have a little bit of air defense. And yeah, that's not a big problem. We have really a lot of prestige, but yeah, it's yeah, you should take a look anyways. Small errors always sum up. And it's always the small things. So in the end, you're wondering why you're doing badly, and you're not noticing the mistakes because they're small ones. But they make or break your gameplay. Yeah, once again, getting caught there. Fortunately, it's a non-core unit, so not a big issue, but Yeah, as I mentioned, small mistakes, they can add up. Yeah, but now there's no air defenses left, so they're pretty much helpless. And yeah, what we have going for us is they used all the prestige on the forward defenses. That's why it was that hard. So we're running into empty cities now. I'm not sure what's the turn limit for decisive victory on Guderian for this mission. You can certainly look it up, but it's pretty clear we wouldn't make it, so... Yeah, and we are losing a lot of non-core units. I think you have to be 7 or 9 turns early. That's pretty extreme on this mission, actually. So I'm not sure if I would be able to do a decisive victory in Guderian. Never tried it on this mission. This is my first try, obviously. But it would be pretty hard, I guess. I don't want to lose this airfield. So I'm diverting my troops. And they even haven't got defended the last city. Range +1, that's really great on the artillery. That will help immensely. Yeah, so maybe it's possible, yeah, because normally there's a lot more resistance in the end. Yeah. Keep an eye out for those guns. Never ever go near them with an armored unit without artillery support. They can do a one-shot kill on a tank even, so don't complain about the random number generator if you do things like that. Yeah, and since we can't get a decisive victory anyways, we are baiting out some units to get more experience for our air force and the artillery. And of course accumulate more prestige, because you get it per turn, 50 per turn actually. So that's in fact a factor. Yeah, nothing interesting is going to happen now. We have 3 turns where we will use our Air Force, and yeah, finally we have Brest, so it actually was the last target. We could have taken this earlier. Yeah, forcing more surrenders. And another tip, if you want to max out your experience, always use your level bombers on the last turns to bombard empty airfields or cities. They gain experience even if nothing there, because they can neutralize targets. Yeah, I'm backing off again. Maybe, yeah, they bought another unit. Attack plus 1, so that already paid off. Yeah, now it's neutralized. We cannot gain experience now, but of I think 3 shots. And as mentioned, little things do add up. Yeah, it's already the last turn, so we're taking the city, and that's it. Only a marginal victory, but we aimed for it. And yeah, we took every single victory location and destroyed every single unit. So we maxed out our prestige and our experience. Yeah, some stupid losses, but to be honest, the defenses around here were pretty tough. So yeah, try to do it without those losses. Yeah, if you can do it, be my guest. I wasn't able to do it. So yeah, see you at Kiev, at the Kiev pocket, where we are already desperately needed, because Army Group South is not doing quite as good as we do. So see you, bye!